at community groups for the problems and also the solutions. And what was really astounding was that the same themes and issues are occurring. There's access to funding, lack of resources, not being these constant things. So the Love Community Resilience Tour is really a response to that.
I've worked in the community for years and years, and I thought, oh, I knew everything. And all of a sudden, oh my gosh, there are organisations doing different things for the communities, and I hadn't heard of them. And my role is to go out and talk to different organisations, talk to the people, and then see if there's any way that I can support them, and BSWN can support them to develop their businesses if they want to start a business, and help support them in any way that we can. And it's all about connection.
All these things that we've been talking about. Activist. Inspiring to see how much people are doing.
We adapt.
It was all like a spider web, you know.
Based on the needs of the participants.
This one event really set the ball rolling for so many other connections and partnerships and collaborations.
We're a walking group initially, a walk and talk group, male and females, all inclusive. Generally, that's our standing point, but we also veer off in other directions. We work with City Council, knife crimes, we have a therapist with an organisation, things like that, just to make the world a better place, a well-being group. We're here to network and to meet other organisations within the city, inner city of Bristol. What I found from all our organisations, we're all suffering from the same thing, funding, the bureaucracy, but the endeavour is still there. What the energy of being gained from people, the endeavour is there, no matter what obstacles. And it's trying to navigate through these obstacles and get the other side. And I think as a collective group within the city of Bristol, I can see a silver line at the end of it.
The only way we flow purely and beautifully is via love.
Yeah.
The energy of love, that cuts through absolutely everything.
I decided to join the Love Tour as it gave me an opportunity to meet new people, to connect with different organisations and also get new ideas. The organisation is alternative learning provision, and it's aimed at children that have been, just before they're starting to get into trouble at school, say from year 6 onwards. And it's like supporting the children, especially from ethnic backgrounds.
The history is white power, and then they talk about want to dispel racism. That's not going to happen until you change the actual school curriculum. You've got to teach non-biased education.
I find it really inspiring, and it's managed to help me to catapult the organisation. Like really quickly, I've managed to find a space, I've managed to find someone to actually collaborate with and work underneath an umbrella, and that's just come from attending one session. So yeah, it's been really good for me so far. Yeah.
I come from a multi-ethnic family, and
this tour has been really a way for me to reconnect, I think, because I did lose a bit of connection with my community. And I've got together with like-minded people who are wanting to, bring some good, positive changes.
I also know that because I was disconnected from my family as a young child, I didn't even have strong roots for myself.
With the puppetry, that's really been inspired by my journey of being able to break bread with different cultures and experience how they live in their homes. And I feel that there's a lot of ancient cultural wisdom which speaks of a shared humanity, basically, that we have more similarities, basically, than we do differences.
But that said, some people laugh on the inside, not on the outside. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway.
What's been coming through for me lately is that the importance of bringing people together for the divine plan that is unfolding.
I think what holds us together together is probably that we realise that it's very difficult to function as a charity or a group or as an individual practitioner like myself without really leaning into each other, you know, for those practical reasons and for encouragement and to help with sort of sustaining ourselves into the future.
And there's one group that have now formed together to create a social prescribing bid. Another group has found a space to actually start to develop their alternative education, and that's all in the space of 3 months. Great solutions, and that solutions brings out a lot of joy, it brings out a lot of hope, it brings out a lot of optimism.
Finally, we've been keeping it real.